If you are not able to run your robot, then you might have made a small mistake somewhere. So let's together look at the debugging techniques and solve the problem. Debugging of 7805 voltage regulator IC. Make sure you have connected the 7805 voltage regulator IC correctly. In this, the first pin is input, the second pin is ground, and the third pin is output. Debugging the thermistor. Check whether the legs of the thermistor is properly inserted to the breadboard or not. Check the resistor connection from one leg of the thermistor to the VCC. Make sure that the wire is connected properly from the other leg of the thermistor to the ground. Debugging the NOT gate IC. Check whether you have done the correct wiring from the node to the first pin of the NOT gate IC. Make sure that the second pin of the IC is connected to the current limiting resistor. Then check whether the 14th pin is connected to VCC or not. After that, we have to check whether the 7th pin is connected to the ground. Debugging of relay. Check that you have inserted the relay to the slots properly. All the pins should have been inserted to the breadboard. The relay should be connected in the middle of the component segment. Make sure the upper 4 pins are connected to the upper segment of the component segment and the lower 4 pins are connected to the lower segment of the component segment as shown on your screen. Now let's check the relay connections. The collector of the transistor is to be connected to one of the legs of the coils of the relay. Make sure the other leg of the coil is connected to the power supply correctly. Check whether you have connected the second common pin to the power supply 5 volts. Also check whether the first common pin is connected to the ground. Next, check whether the normally open pins are connected correctly to the motors. Debugging of the motor connections. Make sure the wheel is connected to the shaft properly and the screws are tightened. Check whether the wires are soldered properly to the motor pins. The polarity of the motor is the most important thing that needs to be checked and where usually students face problem. Connect the battery and check whether the wheel rotates clockwise or anti-clockwise, and this is how you can find the polarity. The pin connected to the positive of the battery when it rotates clockwise is to be marked positive and the other pin is to be marked negative.